In the serene village of Elysia, nestled between verdant hills and a sky that mirrored the deepest blues of midsummer, the annual Festival of Light was about to commence. This was no ordinary celebration, but a sacred observance of Amara, the patron saint of light, whose legendary deeds had once saved Elysia from a blanket of eternal darkness. The essence of the festival lay in the great liturgy, performed in the heart of Elysia at the ancient Cathedral of Illumination, which was said to have been built on the very spot where Amara had called down the heavens to vanquish the shadows. This year, a humble young priest named Father Elian had been chosen to lead the liturgy, an honor that filled his heart with both excitement and an overwhelming sense of duty. Father Elian had prepared for this day from the moment the mantle passed to him. He studied the ancient manuscripts, practiced the sacred rituals, and spent long nights in meditation and prayer, seeking a connection with Saint Amara herself. He felt in his heart the weight of tradition and the bright thread of his connection to those who had preceded him. On the dawn of the festival, people from Elysia and beyond poured into the village, their faces glowing with candlelight and their hearts filled with joy and reverence. They brought with them flowers, ribbons, and candles to adorn the cathedral, transforming it into a mosaic of light and color that shimmered in the soft daylight. As the great bell tolled, signaling the beginning of the liturgy, silence fell. The only sounds were the gentle rustling of robes and the distant call of birds over the hills. Father Elian stepped out in his ceremonial attire, carrying the ancient Book of Light, passed down through generations. His heart pounded with the honor of his task and the terrifying beauty of the moment. The liturgy began with the choir's celestial voices, singing an old hymn that seemed to hold all the hopes and fears of the congregation. "O light of Amara, guide us," they sang, the notes rising like sunlight filtering through leaves. Father Elian spoke, his voice steady but filled with emotion. "We gather under the watchful eyes of Saint Amara to remember her sacrifice and celebrate her gift of light. Through her, the shadows were vanquished, and our spirits found solace in her eternal glow." As he recited the words, something extraordinary happened. The sunlight, filtering through the stained glass windows, seemed to dance, enveloping Father Elian in a tapestry of colors so vivid it took the breath away from all who witnessed it. A part of the ceremony involved the lighting of the candles, where each parishioner lit a candle from a flame that had been kept burning ever since Amara's time, symbolizing the continuous presence and guidance of the light. One by one, flames flickered to life in the hands of old and young, sweeping through the congregation like a wave of warmth and radiance. As the last candle was lit, Father Elian led the congregation outside, into the gathering dusk, for the Walk of Lights. Together, they proceeded through the village, their path lit by the candles they carried, their faces alight with hope and unity. The procession ended under the open sky, where Father Elian spoke the final blessing. "Let this light carry you through darkness, through trials, and through time, as it has since the days of Saint Amara. May it remind you that even the smallest light has the power to conquer the deepest dark." The people responded, their voices united. "As long as we carry her light, we shall never be lost." The night ended with a silent prayer, the stars twinkling above like echoes of the flames still held in their hands. Father Elian stood amongst his flock, feeling an unspoken bond tying them all together. A shared flicker of eternity sparked on this sacred night. Thus, the Festival of Light not only commemorated the historic deeds of Saint Amara, but served as a soulful reminder to carry forward her legacy, keeping the light alive in the hearts and spirits of all who believed.